wiki.ezvid.com. Search Ezvid Wiki before you decide. Ezvid presents the 10 best Terry Pratchett books. Let's get started with the list. Starting off our list at number 10, the titular and most beloved character in Reaper Man is Death, who trades his cloak for overalls as he retires to a quiet farm life and ponders the nature of existence. Meanwhile, Discworld slides into disarray that reaches its peak at a malevolent shopping center. It's got a poignant romantic subplot and a highly relatable protagonist. However, the climax is confusing. At number 9, the title of Interesting Times refers to a warning that eventful eras in history are full of chaos and danger. This features the gifted but unlucky wizard Rincewind and his pal Cohen the Barbarian, a grizzled brawler who leads a silver horde of elderly warriors. It's often uproariously funny and centers on a likable anti-hero, but there are a few unwelcome ethnic stereotypes. Coming in at number 8 on our list, the players in Feet of Clay include Earthen, robotic strongmen, a pragmatic autocrat poisoned by a cabal of business elites, and the loyal City Watch, who have to untangle what happened in this mix of police procedural, sword and sorcery epic, and Jewish folklore. It's a whimsical spin on murder mysteries with familiar fairy tale characters and an oddly friendly view of dictatorship. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for Terry Pratchett books, or simply click beneath this video. At number 7, Small Gods is about Om, a lazy but demanding deity stuck in the body of a tortoise, and Brother, a novice monk who becomes his prophet. This examination of faith is one of the author's most lauded works and offers its own version of the Deus Ex Machina concept. It's a satire of religious institutions with a compassionate perspective. The ending is anticlimactic by design. Moving up our list to number 6. A young, meticulous horologist in Thief of Time is convinced by villainous bureaucrats to create a clock that's so accurate it threatens to freeze the cycle of life in this send-up of Chinese martial arts movies and the concept of the butterfly effect. The bad guys are a lot of fun and the humor is easy to understand. However, it does have a somewhat incoherent third act. Halfway up our list at number 5. A mysterious thunderstorm launches a police commander back in time in Night Watch, where he has to train his younger self and whip the local security forces into shape before a revolt breaks out, in a tale that's noticeably darker than most of the novelist's other work. It's thematically complex, with suspenseful palace intrigue. It spoofs genre cliches well. At number 4, a 9-year-old apprentice witch named Tiffany Aging finds a gang of rowdy fairy folk called the Wee Freemen and enlists their help in tracking down her kidnapped brother in a tale that's readable for youngsters but which can be enjoyed by almost anyone. This is the first of this heroine's 5 novels and is empowering for girls. It mixes dry wit and slapstick. Nearing the top of our list at number 3. Good Omens, written in partnership with Neil Gaiman, tells the story of an angel and a demon who seek to prevent Armageddon. It contains elements of fantasy, horror, and adventure, with lots of comedic moments throughout. It boasts delightfully mismatched heroes and a thought-provoking ending, and it inspired a television miniseries. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for Terry Pratchett books, or simply click beneath this video. At number 2, an iron-willed witch named Granny Weatherwax shows up with her fellow Coven members Nanny Og and Magrad Garlic in Wyrd Sisters, a wry parody of various works of Shakespeare that also references Jane Austen, Duck Soup, and Laurel and Hardy. It's a sharp commentary on sexism with frequent wordplay. It's both funny and touching. And taking the top spot on our list, in the clever and cynical Guards, a fire-breathing dragon devastates the city and the municipal security force, the Night Watch, must find out who summoned the beast and then crowned it king before their newly appointed monarch burns everything down. This one's a suitable introduction to the writer, with a plot that's hard to predict. It explores the nature of evil. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for Terry Pratchett books, or simply click beneath this video.